How's it going, Dave and Comic Book Investments? So got some stuff back from CG, got some good stuff too. Well, at least I think it's good because, I love the turtles. So, but before I get into what I got back from CGC this week, I have an auction going on. It's our 8th auction. We've been doing this for 2 years. It's our quarterly auction. It's going on right now over at collectorscomics.com. Go ahead, check it out. We got tons of good stuff. We got an AF-15, Hulk 181s, giant size X-Men 1. You name it, we got it for the most part. I mean, we don't have an Action Comics #1. That'd be nice. But, we got X-Men ones, all sorts of keys, anywhere from, Golden Age, all silver, bronze, modern stuff. So yeah, go check it out. Also, we have a giveaway and it's completely free. All you literally have to do is go and click enter. That's it. And we'll pay for shipping. We'll pay for everything. Right now in the giveaway is these broken cases with the comics still inside. This one has the comic inside. There's this is all one giant lot of stuff. And you might be thinking to yourself, why are you giving broken cases? There's a couple other books in here too. And that's because I did a test to see which case is stronger, CBCS or CGC, and I did a ton of tests to them. A lot of fun ones. Had a great time doing it. It was a little different than what I normally do. And you should go watch the video so you can see what it's all about. I mean, obviously, if you don't want cracked cases and things like that and you could care less, then, yeah, I mean, you don't have to. It's a free giveaway. So you just don't have to enter. But just go over collectorscomics.com. Check out our auction that's going on. Plus, we have these books and many more that I'm not showcasing this week. I get a ton in, and I just want to showcase some of the stuff. But yeah, so the people that have watched the video, not a lot of people have, but the people that have really liked that video of me breaking stuff. It was fun. I had a great time doing it. All right, let's get into the video. All right, first up we got is the holy grail of grails of turtle collecting. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. First appearance of Turtles, Splinter, Shredder, all that kind of stuff, in a 7.5 first print. Yes, a first print. Now you might be wondering, people that know me know that I love the Turtles. This was actually my personal copy, not when I was a kid, but I've had it for a couple years. It was in the vault, and you're like, David, why are you getting rid of your prized possession? Your Turtles #1. Are you falling on hard times? Do you need me to Venmo you some charity money? No. We actually upgraded. We have an 8.5, so we didn't feel like keeping 2. I'd love to keep 2. I'd like to have them all, and but I can't. So we're selling this one. Yeah, so that's why we're getting rid of this one, because we got an 8.5. We upgraded. So, and when I say we, I mean me and my brother. It's like our own personal collection. But yeah, so this was actually raw. I got it ungraded originally, and I just didn't see a purpose in grading it at the time because I had no intention of selling it. So it just literally sat in a box, somewhere. I'm not against, if you're just keeping them, I'm not against getting them graded. They're better for protection, things like that, and protecting your investment, all sorts of stuff from dings. Obviously this is going to be way harder to break. If you watch my video, you'll see how hard it is to break it. You can run them over with a car, some of them, and it'll be fine. So if this got ran over by a car, it'd be fine. But I have other books that I want to send. Obviously, I send stuff all the time. So I'm like, I just don't want to pay a bunch of money when I have other books to send. That's why I never sent this one. So yes, it's finally sent. I thought originally it'd be about a 7.0, and I got a 7.5. So very cool. Basically, $15,999.
Okay, I found this on the web for $15,999.
I don't know why.
Check it out.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Siri. Thank you for that stupid information. I don't know why this randomly popped up. That was Siri for some reason. I never use Siri ever. She's very useless. She was kind of like AI, but back 10 years ago, and they never ever made it better, considering AI has come a long ways. All right, then we got Turtles #1. This is an 8.5, but this is the second printing, and this is up for about $2,800. Then we got the first appearance of April O'Neil and the second appearance of the Turtles. And Turtles number 2 in a 9.4 at $7.99. That one I got. So, and same with this one. Turtles number 4 in a 9.2, $2.19. All right, now we're on to the non-magazines. Do this. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Spider-Man number 30. Thought it'd be a 7.0. Got a 6.0, $149. Here we go. Early Craven appearance. We got that movie coming out. And a 8.5. I thought it'd be a 7.5. So lost on the first one, win on the second one, $7.49. Number 37 came back great. I wanted $3.49. Yeah, I figured I'd just pick some Spider-Man up. I thought it'd be a 6.5, got a 6.0, but this is the UK edition, and so it's $5.49, so that's why it's a little cheaper. I think maybe if this wasn't the UK edition, it'd be like $100 more. Really depends on the value. I think I did a video, I'm not sure on the difference between UK and not, but usually a UK edition is cheaper than the American edition. It's just a price. You look at the price, it'll say like 10D. I'm not really sure what the D stands for. I know a P stands for pence. Doubloon? I don't know. 10 doubloons? That's what I'm going to go with. So the D stands for doubloons. And I'm sure someone in the UK is just yelling at the screen right now. And we're like, what is wrong with you? How do you not know what the D stands for? I don't know. I know they have the pound, but wouldn't that be a P as well? 10 pounds? I don't know. I was talking to a guy in the UK, my developer, and he's trying to move here because he likes it here better than over there. And he's going through all the process. It's a very long time. You have to put your name in like a lottery, and then hopefully they pick it. That's basically how it works. And then you go through all the paperwork and everything like that. Anyways, I just find it funny that they weigh themselves in stones. And I'm like, what does a stone weigh? And he's like, oh, it's like roughly about 14 pounds. I think that's what he said. And I'm like, this just seems so barbaric. You know how they got that? I guarantee you, it's like someone went out and they're like, how much do you weigh? And it's probably hundreds of years ago. And they're like, they picked up a stone. Oh, it's about two of these stones. And then they just kept it. I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. Came back great. I was hoping for $1.99. Just so weird. That's how you weigh stones. So it's like whenever I see people from over there and they talk about, oh, I'm this many stones, I'm like, this seems so. I mean, at least do it in like kilograms, because kilogram it's like, okay, that's like I think it's what 2.2 pounds equals a kilogram. I think that's what it is. 48. That'd be 8.0, got a 6.5, 139. I looked at this book. I thought I could get a little higher, but like I said all the time, it's like when you send these back in, you have to look at the cost reward, and it's really not there. It's it would go up a bit amount, but it's not really worth the risk, because then it's like if I got the 8.0, I looked at it, I don't think I can get an 8.0. But between 7.0 and 7.5, I think, if I remember, it's been a while since I looked at this one. So I think it was like $120 difference, cost of grading, sending it there, all that kind of stuff. If it comes back a 7.0, basically it's a wash. It's just not really worth it. Like, it comes back 6.5 again, screwed. So I'm not, maybe you can pick it up and you can try. Thought it'd be 7.5 to 8.0, got a 7.0, 149. So it's all about, like, it's the kind of thing, it's a little bit like gambling almost. Like, you send it in, you hope you get the grade, yay, awesome. Get a little better, awesome. Get worse, and then it's like, is it really worth it? And you have to do a bunch of basically math to figure out if it's worth it. And yeah. So I generally, depending on the price point, I just don't. Like this one, I thought it was 8.0, got a 6.5, 139. trying to see. I mean, it has that cover tanning. That's it. Oh, it has a lot of chip. That's the thing, is like sometimes people, like cover tanning is always such a weird thing. I feel like there's no set boundaries because it's all subjective. You're looking at it as like, how tan is this cover? Well, to someone, it's pretty tan. Like if it's a 10-point scale, to someone, they can look at it and it's like, oh, this is a 5 out of 10, right? And another person, oh, that's a 3 out of 10. So it's like, I mean, it is nice. It's just the cover tanning. I bet I could send this in and probably get like a 7.75. But, oh well. Journey Mystery 35 in a 7.0. Who did this cover? Carl Burgos. This one is actually, I think, like second highest grade. Came back grade, I wanted $11.99. See, in my mind, this one is worse. This cover tanning is worse than that Spider-Man. And I would say, separate the cover tanning. I would say this is slightly in worse condition, slightly. So in my mind, if this is a 7.0 with slightly worse overall cover condition, like it has more little stresses and things going on it, but it has worse cover tanning, this should be a 7.5 at least. And I imagine whoever's grading it literally graded that one, then this one. That was the next one. Silver Surfer number 1 in a 5.0. Kathabi 4.5 got a 5.0, $5.99. Space Ghost number 1. Kathabi 4.5 got a 3.5, $2.69. Not much price difference. So that's the thing. It's like if you know how to grade and you look at things, you can, you know, if your goal in mind is not necessarily price, right? And your goal in mind is just having something nicer, then you could, you know, you could find books like these and you could look at it and like, oh, I think this could get a better grade. Definitely better than a 3.5 for sure. And then you could send it in and, you know, maybe the money is not there, but, you know, you can send it in and get the bump if that's like your goal, just like, oh, I just want to X grade in this book. What is this? Strange Mysteries 21. Came out grade I wanted, $3.79. I've had this book before. This is cool. I always like when they do this, like this gray tone cover thing, like photo. Even this has a slight edge tanning. And I got 9.4. I thought it'd be 9.4. I got 9.4. $1.99. I mean, that's pretty much all that's wrong with it. A couple stresses, but yeah. Superman 100. Reprints of some of the classics. Thought it'd be 4.5, got a 3.5. $3.99. Ooh, Surprise Adventures. It is a comic book artist drew a genie, and the genie appeared. That'd be nice. Reminds me of this children's book I read. It's this mouse, and he gets this magical paintbrush. You guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about. He gets a magical paintbrush, and then he can paint things, and they come to life. And I don't remember what happens to him in the end, but I just remember he paints a bunch of stuff for himself, and then his friends like don't like him because he's being rude or something, and then he runs out of paint, and then his friends forgive him, and they all live happily ever after. I don't know. I can't remember. Now I'm gonna look it up after I'm done. Figure out what happened. I remember his children's book I had. Thought he 6.0, got 4.0, $2.99. Oh, I remember having this one. I think the staple got like detached or something, and that didn't happen when we sent it. So basically CGC detached the staple. I think that's what was this one. I had a note on it earlier, but left it off the sheet. Vault of Horror, that'll be 7.5, got 6.5, 8.99. And that is it. That's all the stuff I have today. Well, I mean, I have more stuff in this. I just didn't feel like showcasing. I got some more Journey Mystery. Got a bunch of other random stuff. Blue Beetle #1. Not the old one, the new one. I'm just trying to, off the top of my head, what do I remember going through that box. But got more stuff. Go check it out, collectorscomics.com. But that's it. Have a great day.